Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore, and I'm just annoyed. I'm sorry, my videos are slow today. There's not a lot of news to report on, and the news that there is to report on is just frustrating to me. I always promise you, I try to avoid two things, politics and religion, because we're supposed to be a place where we distract and we talk pop culture. But man, I just can't not talk about this issue. It annoys me too much. And it's not because I want to instill my political belief over yours. Honestly, I'm not following the January 6th hearing. I do have my own opinions on it, but I'm not as educated on it. It's not my place to comment on. However, I am frustrated when they try to connect that to the Johnny Depp trial. And when they do that, the way they're now currently doing it, completely devalue and discredit what Johnny Depp won. So now anytime a woman you don't agree with is on the stand, it's going to become AH 2.0? Like, this is absurd. This is absurd. I've seen enough clips of this woman, this aide, Cassidy Hutchinson, that, look, I don't know if she's telling the truth or not. I don't know. She's not in a court of law where she has to, and there's not mountains of evidence like we had with Amber that we knew she was caught in lies as they were happening. It's not the same thing at all. Yes, it's a lot of hearsay that this Cassidy Hutchinson's sharing. I guess there's that connection, but this AH 2.0 trend is so offensive to me because it is. It screams like, oh, yeah, great. I don't like this woman. She must be lying. I'm going to just label her the AH 2.0. And the reason it frustrates me is because politics, man, it's so full of crap. It's so full of crap on both sides. Both sides are full of crap. If this hearing was about Biden, are you telling me that all these Twitter people, all these right-leaning people wouldn't immediately hail this woman a hero if she was calling out Biden with hearsay? Because they absolutely would. And that's why I can't stand politics anymore. There's no truth. There's no real commentary that's real or actual. It's just our one side versus the other side. And this person's lying and this person's fake news. But this source that's agreeing with who I voted for, it must be true. It's such horse crap. It's such horse crap. But it really bothers me now because of course, why would I think anything else? And then AH fans are able to turn this into misogyny. It's such a frustrating turn of events that I'm not surprised by. But to see these commentators responding, she's the AH 2.0, pass it on. If Jussie Smollett and AH had a baby, it'd be Cassidy. They're so desperate to debunk these hearings that they're now like, yeah, see, let's just do this. I can't imagine how much therapy Cassidy has had to go through. Makes AH's testimony seem compelling and true. I mean, Tim, I know you, Tim. Really? Really? I'll say this to your face. What on earth are you smoking? This is insane. And this smells like a massive grift that you will resort that extreme to get your way and get the clicks and get the frustrated views. I mean, that is such a lie. I mean, you clearly didn't follow the trial of it. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt because I've talked to Tim a few times. He's been nice. But you must not have watched the trial then because like what? What? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. This stuff is so frustrating and irritating to read. And then of course, here we go. Let's give them fuel. It's trending because MAGA freaks hate women so more, so you should care about this and so many more. You should speak up, and the longer you stay quiet, the worse it's going to get for all of them. And honestly, to people who aren't paying attention, they're going to get some supporters. That's totally what's going to happen now because it's now gone political. And, I hate them so much, too, that well, maybe I was wrong about Johnny. Maybe I was wrong. If you want a sense of impact of the Depp Heard trial on women more generally, AH 2.0 is trending, pushed by MAGA types to discredit Cassidy Hutchinson. There it is. There it is. This is how it all goes down. And it's also stupid. Both sides are stupid. I don't like either. Just so we're clear, I don't like Trump and I don't like Biden. Oh my God, what a thought. Could there be people in the middle who don't like either president? I mean, jeez. Could it be someone who doesn't like Hillary but also doesn't like Bush? I mean, I could list endlessly all of the incidents, all people that we've had, and I didn't like either of them. Because we shouldn't have to have this or that, this or that. There's nuance. There's a lot of different things, but on Twitter, there's no nuance. There's none. It's extremism on either side of the coin. And let's fight. And now let's use AH because everyone hates her. Well, now we'll use that as a political football and get what we want. And then I'll make the libs all angry. And look, typically I wouldn't care. But Tim and others, and I'm speaking to Tim because I know Tim, and I'll give Tim, Tim, come on, I'll have a conversation with you, or I'll come to you. Let's have this conversation. I think this was unfair. Really? Like, look, I know you don't believe in the hearings, and I get all that, and I'm ignorant to it too, just like I trust you're ignorant to the Johnny Depp trial. But come on, I know enough to know that Cassie's just spouting off hearsay. Do you have audio tapes that prove she was lying like we do with Amber? Because I don't think you do. Do you have audio tapes of Cassidy being two-faced? Do you have those audio tapes? Because that alone is enough to be like, it's not even the same universe, these two people. And because of that, now, I'm sorry, you look sexist. You do. Because you immediately jumped to the first woman testimony who's saying stuff, oh, she's just like that. Now all women who are testifying are going to just look like that? I mean, that's the problem of what happens right now. Because in tweets, extreme tweets, we got to have these reactions. It's so infuriating because at the end of the day, this trial was such a massive win and legit and done well, done correctly. This was such a massive win for Johnny and for men and all victims of DV. And so now to turn this political, oh, it just makes my skin crawl. Makes my skin crawl that they're going to use this for some other political gain on a short little win, which will then have huge ramifications. And this happens all the time through social media, and I can't stand it. This mob mentality of extremism, and it happens on both the left and the right side. And it's just disgusting. And yeah, it's just frustrating. I wish we could talk about something more fun, and I'll try to find something more fun to talk about later today in our live if I get the energy even. But man, this just really bothers me because it's just so, this is political theater. It all is. If you're going to argue the hearings are, well, then this is too. Twitter and the way you react about it, it's all an act. It's all a performance. And now we don't even know who we can talk, who's telling the truth to us anymore. Who knows? All I know is it ain't the politicians. That's for damn sure. None of them on the left or the right. They're all corrupt. They're all just so scummy to me. And yeah, Trump is too. Just how do people support him? Go after Biden? I think they're both bad. They're both bad. Come on. I mean, just one example, just to prove that I'm telling. Joe Biden, who I don't like, just so we're clear, I don't like. I just don't care that much about either of them. But I get frustrated because I'm like, guys, they're both. We can agree they both are dumb, right? No. This one's way not. But to prove my point, just to show both sides, Joe Biden the other day fell off his bike. Oh my God! All these people are like, dementia. Dude, the dude had a cradle pedal. I've fallen out of those. Those are tough. That Biden is way more fit and active than I am. Who am I to judge that he had trouble getting his foot out of that cradle, which is it's like a big hard, you got to pull it out and pull it over. And yeah, there were a bunch of people in front of him. He stopped, and then he couldn't get out his foot out of the cradle. It's when you watch the video, it's so clear what's happening. But no, dementia, blah, 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 blah. People on the left and the right will do anything. And then the left will do it. They did it with Trump too. If Trump gets any credit, which again, I'm being unbiased here, Trump was one of the first people to expose how bad the media is. It's true. The media, you can't trust them. To me, that's the one credit I will always give DT for exposing that and making everything sort of, oh crap. But then he's used that to his advantage, and he has. All politicians do. And so again, that's why I don't like talking about this, because it's all moot. I don't trust any of them. How do you trust any of them? But the reason I'm bringing this up, though, is because this is a scary trend that will continue, and it is what it is. I don't know how we avoid it, but I was frustrated, and this channel is about me sharing when I'm frustrated, and I'm open to other opinions. So hear me out in the comments down below. Just be civil. Don't be like, Andy, you're wrong about the hearings. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it because I don't care. I don't care. I'm not watching it. I don't have any opinion on it. You don't have to sell me. I don't care who you vote for, just like you don't care who I vote for. So let's not argue about the political justifications of anything. You tell me if this woman is on audio tape like Amber was, because that's what I'm arguing here. To compare these two like they're even remotely close is just, that's a lie. That is a lie, because you clearly weren't paying attention to this trial if you really believe that. That's what I'm challenging here, not the justification of anything else. I don't want to get into those stupid places. Am I crazy? What do you think? Do you like this? Do you like my rants? Hit subscribe, hit that bell for all alerts, smash that like button, and leave a comment down below. And please, how about suggest some other stories, pop culture things we can go down and report on, because I want to move on from this woman. I don't want to keep talking about her, but we do need some other news to talk about, and you guys are still really want me to talk about it. So tell me where we can go next. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will probably be live just a little later today, so join us probably around 2-ish approximately Eastern Standard Time here on Popcorn Planet.